Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I am your host, Andrew Illy, and this is the motherfucking Ball of Truth, man. Episode 35. Thank you very much for joining me. Wherever you are around the world, wherever you are, you silly motherfuckers. Thank you again, guys. Man, oh man, let's get straight into it, man. Oh, before we do, gotta plug the social medias. Guys, follow me on Instagram, balloftruth.pod. Follow me on Twitter. That's balloftruth_pod on Twitter. And I'm always tweeting during the game, so get on them. And say thank you to our sponsor, sunnysidesliced.com.au, the best New York pizza in town. And if you haven't tried it, man, what are you doing? Hey? Get out. Shit. Alrighty. Let's get stuck into this shit, man. Carlton, the Navy Blues, have failed to kick the first goal of the game 5 weeks in a row. And if you don't include the Eagles game, it's 7 weeks in a row. Isn't that crazy? You want to get off to a good start, right? What the fuck is happening? Man, that's actually out of the, is there 13 games played? 13? 13? Only 3 of those games, Carlton have kicked the first goal. Crazy, man. Geelong, round 2. North Melbourne, I think, round 4. And Eagles, round 7. It's just not good enough, man. We've lost 7 out of 8 games. 7 out of 8 games, going undefeated the first 4 rounds of the season. Everyone was like, oh my God, the Navy Blues. Nah, man. We beat no one. We're playing shit. Right? Just no. Anyway, if you don't include the Eagles game, which I'm not going to, of round 7, there's been 7 losses in a row, really. Now, our final score in these games are the following. In a row, 62 against Adelaide, 60 against Saints, 74 against Lions, 59 against, I can't even remember, 57, 51, and 44 against Melbourne. 44. It's just getting worse. Absolutely getting worse, man. Nothing has changed. Nothing is improving. Nobody is getting better. Like, where is the development here? Seriously, no one is getting better. Players don't understand the game plan still. Whatever the fucking game plan is, it's different from last year, and it is not working. It is literally every week is the fucking same shit. The same fucking shit. The mentality of these players, man, I mean, it is in all sorts. I don't know where this is coming from. Confidence is at an all-time low. We know that. And the squad selection is just fucking baffling. Really. Fuck that shit. Michael Voss, the coach, and the leaders of our club are under the pump big time. Big time, man. Reports of animosity between certain players. You're getting these journos coming on, Footy Classified, and there are sources that, there's factions and playing groups, and shut the fuck up, man. I mean, it's just way bigger than that. And you know what? Even if it's true, look, if it is true, it's creating a divide within the club. But that shit was already there, It's just because we're losing and losing and losing. Of course it's going to happen. It's natural. But I don't know how true it is. We'll see. But it would make sense it would make sense if some players trust the coach and others didn't, right? I've been a part of football, soccer, for many, many years, over a decade, and I've seen that shit. I've been in it, and it happens. Players, murmur behind the scenes. It's just natural. It just happens, man. Because when you're unhappy with something, you're going to talk about it. And you know what? It won't go straight to the coaches. It'll be amongst your mates first. Anyway, that shit in a club causes an imbalance of chemistry, right? And it shows on match day. You can see it. Players stop trusting each other, and it's just a domino effect. It's fucking contagious, man. David King on the Footy channel, Fox Footy, he pointed out an instance in the first quarter against Melbourne on the weekend where we're going to show it. Oh, no, I don't have footage of it. They're blocking my shit. Where O'Brien failed to go with his man, which resulted in a goal, like literally the easiest goal in the goal square in the first quarter. And after this goal happened, all the defenders gathered around the goal square and, high-fiving each other. It's all good, guys. No discussion of what happened. You got to go watch this David King thing. It's remarkable, man. The mentality of these players. I mean, I'm going to show you guys some things that were worse, that pissed me off worse. I mean, O'Brien, you should have followed your man. Simple as that. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You just cost us a goal. But man, I've seen better efforts at halftime during those little league Oz kickers. No doubt. Seriously, some of the efforts in this team are inexcusable and unacceptable. It's simple as that. Our average losing margin this year, probably not including the Adelaide game, is under 4 goals. Just under 4 goals, 23 points, something like that. But every game is the same. It's like players have forgotten how to kick goals and forgotten how to win. We end up losing by 20 odd points and the game's done. Like, there's no fight. Oh man, it's so frustrating. I keep banging on about this being mental, and it is. It really is. The players are mentally weak and soft. Now, whether that has happened from last year in the last 4 games of the season, I don't know, man. I don't know. But seriously, these players need to see someone. They need to see psychiatrists or something. It's fucked, man. Because you just can't keep doing the same shit and nothing changes. They're not getting better, like I said before. We need people in our club, man. And we don't have this, but we need people who are ruthless, players who are ruthless, number one, and that have cunt in them. Absolute cunt. Not giving a fuck about anything, man. Just fucking wanting to win. Killer instinct. We don't have it. We don't have it at all. We lost 4 games in a row to end the last season, 2022, and we missed out on finals by percentage to Bulldogs. That tells me we need experienced winners in this team and leaders that will get us to that next level, and get us through that grind. Because right now we don't have it. And our leaders aren't stepping up. No one's kicking the leaders up the arse. And there's the problem. When your leaders are letting you down, man, shit. And I'm not saying they're not putting in effort, but they're fucking they're shot of confidence, man. They got nothing. And no one's lifting those players up. That's why in the off-season we should have signed some winners and experience and people that have gone to that level to push the Cripps and the Docs and the Walshes and all these players, man. They've never experienced finals. They've got no fucking idea what it takes to get to that next level. And now we've gone backwards because of this mental just illness that we've got right now in terms of footy. Why have we not signed anyone with championship DNA? And that goes for the coaching staff too, man. It does. I mean, here's some examples of who's on our coaching staff. Aaron Hamill, who was a gun forward. He left Carlton under some crazy circumstances and went to St Kilda. But he's our backline coach. I don't know, man. That seems a bit fucking weird to me. You got Tim Clark, assistant coach midfield, 11 years of coaching experience, most recently as a forwards coach for the Gold Coast Suns. This is on the Carlton website. I mean, who? What? Development coach Torrin Baker. Who in the flying fuck is that? I mean, just look at our midfield and the quality we've got around the ball, and look how shit it has been. Hey, sorry. Coaches have got to take some responsibility for that. Get some fucking winners in there, man. We've got our senior assistant coach for forwards and offense, Ash Hansen. I mean, look what we're surrounding Michael Voss by, man. What the fuck has he done for our forwards and offense? Do I need to remind you of the fucking scores we've been scoring? Seriously. It's fucked. Midfields, forwards. What's happening there? Fuck me, man. I mean, you look at clubs like Collingwood and you look at their coaches. Fuck me. It's incredible, man. They've got great people around them. And McRae has all these great experienced winning coaches and players, former players around him. I mean, we got some, don't get me wrong, we've got Lonergan and Power and bullshit. But, man, they're not the right people. And I know this goes way beyond, like, to the board and the people who actually select these players or people in this club. But, man, I mean, it all starts from the board and goes down. And it's just from shit to shitter to shittest. We are the fucking shittest team in the AFL right now. Seriously, we might be worse than Eagles. That's how we're playing. Now, if you look at our list, I mean, fuck me. Anyone with half a footy brain would be like, Jesus Christ, this team can make finals. Not happening. It's just ludicrous, man. I mean, where do you start to change it? We've got one more week before the bye. And boy, do we need that fucking bye to just get away from footy. I would seriously send these players, number one, to go see psychiatrists. No bullshit now. I'm not kidding. It's a sensitive topic. Go see someone. Talk about all this shit. Because they need it, man. They're all stuck in their own head at the moment. And they're not doing the job. This is their job. Their professional job. I mean, you can just look at Harry last week. He had a decent game on against Melbourne. But, man, previous weeks, I mean, you could pick someone out of the TAC under 18s who would seriously kick better than that. Come on. It's fucked. The truth showed you in the last episode how to kick a footy. There you go. Man, let's get into the review because I was not impressed. Not impressed at all by this. I mean, scoring 2 goals in a half again, it's just... It's unacceptable shit, man. This game started. Melbourne kicked their first goal. Melbourne kicked their first goal of this game because Mitch McGovern, all by himself, dropped the mark. It literally just went through his fingers. No pressure on him, nothing. But this is the confidence thing, man. He shat himself because he's under pressure by his own mind. He thought someone was behind him. I reckon that's the only reason you could drop that. Lack of concentration and lack of awareness. You're all by yourself, dude. Drop the mark, turnover, goal. Harry Mackay, snapped one from the pocket. And it was good to see, man. Like, the guy's been absolutely hammered by everyone. In the media, journos, players, fans, everyone, man. Me. I've fucking ripped into him. But it's because his confidence it was zero. And it was good to see him get a goal, man, because he gets that little bit of belief back. And I tweeted before the game, man, play with a bit of belief in this game. Like, fucking trust yourselves. Easier said than done. So, after Harry scored that goal, man, we had a few chances to put goals away. I think Akers and Walsh had chances to kick goals in this period of play. We're all over him. The ball was in the Carlton half. I mean, Akers didn't make the distance from one of them. Walsh didn't make the distance. The kicking was just terrible. There's your confidence. So wasteful, man. And then on the other end, Neil Bullen scores a goal from practically the goal square off of that contest that I mentioned earlier, that Lockie O'Brien failed to follow his man. Contest in the goal square, ball goes to ground. Neil Bullen has no one around him. Easy goal, bang, from 10 metres out. It's just yuck. Fucking hate that shit, man. Especially after, like, our form. There's just no discipline and no one caring. And then you see the players, how they react, and the mentality, man. It's so fucking pathetically weak and soft. If I was a defender and I saw that shit, I'd tell O'Brien, listen here, you little fucking skinny fuck. That is your man. You got to follow him no matter what. Now fucking get back there and stay on him. But no, there was like, high five. How the fuck are you going to win like that? Anyway, again, after this goal, we've had a decent passage of play, and I think Silvani kicked it into the pocket. And TDK, Tom De Koning, has dropped the easiest fucking mark you'll ever see. It was like a guaranteed goal if he marked this. Oh. Well, I don't know what you put that down to. I don't care how fucking shit your confidence is, man. That stuff has nothing to do with confidence. That is just... I don't know, man. It's just garbage. It's fucking trash. And you know what, man? You got dropped a few weeks ago. You have a point to prove. It's like, man, fucking step up. So frustrating. Our forward entries were just turned over. We had so many chances in this first quarter, man. About 3 golden chances to find a target. And like that one we did, and he dropped the mark. So it's like, what the... You can't win. That just drags everyone's energy down. And you lose more confidence. You're already shot of it. It's like, fucking hell. But we were actually playing all right. We just couldn't convert. Same old fucking story, really. And anyway, I'm going to show you one of the goals. And I'm very harsh on Twitter against Lewis Young here. I hope they don't ban this. I've filmed it off my phone because they stopped me screen recording. So I'm just going to show it. If it gets cut off, I apologise. I urge you to go see this. Lewis Young's chase for Melbourne's third goal. I'll show you guys now. Let's keep an eye on Lewis Young. This is his man. He's overcommitted there, and he's not following him top left of your screen. Look how he's jogging back. Jogging, not reading the play. And now, Pickett is on his own right in front of his face, and he's not going there. And Pickett, great finish, but like, what kind of pathetic effort is that, man? I'm going to play it again. Seriously, keep your eye on Lewis Young. It is just... I don't know, man. I might be going harsh here, but he's overcommitted there and he's not following his man. Look at him in the background. You can just... It's so predictable what Melbourne are going to do here. Why are you looking at the ball? Stop ball watching and get on Pickett. And he just... You know... Fuck off. That pissed me off really bad, man. Really bad. Another thing that pissed me off, actually, I'll get into... I don't know what quarter it was. But I'm just going to get into the second quarter. McGovern again. He dropped the easiest mark ever to start the quarter. Now, this one didn't result in a goal, but it was just so fucking frustrating to see. It's like, what is going on? We were lucky that we weren't punished. And look, we could have been way more down. At the start of the second quarter, Melbourne were all over us. There was about 3 turnover kicks from defensive 50 to no one. Looking up, Wiedering, Akers, a few other players did it. It was shocking. There was no goals for at least 10 minutes in this quarter till the umpire decided to give an absolute rubbish free kick against Sard for a high tackle. I mean, Spargo taking a dive, faking the contact. It was fucking pathetic. I hate that shit. We've got to get it out of the game. And the fuck thing was with that one, if you go back and watch it, the umpire, the closest umpire to the ball who was meters away, didn't give it. It was this other fucking pencil-pushing dickhead, 100 meters away, who gave the free kick. How can you fucking possibly see from there? Oh, I mean, I don't know, man. We'll get the truth on about that one. Seriously. It's absolutely ridiculous. That extended the Demons' lead to 21 points. Motlop, who was fucking awful, in my opinion, wasted a chance from a set shot, but moments later, Harry kicked his second goal with a nice snap again. I mean, I'm going to show you this Motlop one because I just can't remember what quarter it's in, but this was happening all game by Motlop, Jesse Motlop. He's tackling pressure. He's not using his fucking brain. I'll show you guys. It might get blocked again. But watch this. This is Jesse Motlop. All right, he had nothing much to kick to. Fair enough. Now, he's gone to chase his ball, but look what he does now. Pathetic effort. Pathetic effort. I'm going to show you guys one more time. All he needed to do here was literally stand his ground. If you look at Lever, he was side on. He was going absolutely nowhere, man. Just corral him. Just stand there and block the space. Instead, he sprinted past him with a pathetic fairy bread tackle. He grazed his fucking arm. Fuck off. And that was happening all game, man. That wasn't just the only one. It was all game he was doing it. And not only him, other players as well. But I'm going to pick him out because, man, come on. If that doesn't get shown in the tape after the game when players are reviewing the game, then I don't know what the fuck these coaches are doing. But if I see someone doing that shit effort, you're fucking dropped. Seriously? Fuck that. Sick of it. Sick of these pathetic little weasels, man. Anyway, third quarter. Harry kicked another goal, his third goal. Straight off the bat, I think within 20 seconds. And I'm like, all right, here we go. Good start. And then there were no goals till we allowed Bailey Fritz to mark basically uncontested in the goal square. Just unacceptable again. Nobody took the responsibility of marking him. It was literally against the run of play because we were all over him at one stage in that third quarter. And it actually started from a Harry Mackay turnover on the wing. We won a free kick and... Well, he won the free kick for holding the ball. It was a good effort. And then he's turned it over in the middle of the pitch. The worst spot, man. The worst spot. I'm going to have some water because my mouth is drier than the Sahara Desert. Thank you. Ridiculous. Shitty goal to give away. There were back-to-back goals from actually Akers and Charlie Curnow. Made it an 11-point game. We were in, as bad as this game was, we were in with a chance. And that's been the most frustrating part out of the whole last 2 months, man. We're not even that far behind, but in terms of the game and the way we're playing, it feels like we're 10 goals behind. It was only 11 points. We won the centre clearance after Charlie Curnow's goal. It's an 11-point lead. Got the centre clearance. I think Kennedy kicked it inside 50. Not really. He just kicked it long to, I think, Harry or Charlie. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was Harry. And it didn't get the target and there was no one following up. They literally rebounded and kicked a goal from it. I think Fritz kicked another. It was a Fritz goal again. Oh, man. So at three-quarter time, we're down by 17 points. 7-11-53 to 5-6-36. We've kicked 5 goals for the game. MCG. Last quarter, I should mention that Paddy Dow came on at halftime for Silvani. Got a really good reception, man. The players, the fans loved him, and they felt that frustration because he's been absolutely killing it in the VFL. He didn't do too much when he came on, and I've been his harshest critic on this show. If you go back to last season's episodes, man, even my tweets, I said he probably won't play for Carlton again because every time he comes into the senior side, he doesn't do much. Now, I would give him another go, 100%. And just by the fans' reactions alone, I think if he gets a good game under his belt, it could, you never know, it could ignite something. We definitely need it in that midfield, man. There's no spark at all in there. Absolutely no speed. We're slow. We're so fucking slow. Cottrell, man, he had probably the worst game I've ever seen him play. Really, and I love him. I reckon he's really good. But he had a shocker by his standards. The last quarter, Fisher won a free kick and kicked a goal to make it an 11-point game. I think that was the only goal we kicked that quarter. Because, man, even when it was two goals the difference, we didn't do much. There was about 11 minutes to go, and I think the umpire gave another shitty free kick away to Walsh. It ended up being a Max Gawn goal from that, and it was game over. And then nothing really happened. It was a stalemate. 17 points was the final difference. It was 8-13, 61 to 6-8, 44. One of our lowest scores ever, man. It's really, really bad stuff at the moment. I don't know when it's going to get better. We've got Essendon on Sunday night because it's Queen's birthday, Collingwood, Melbourne on the Monday. And DeGoey for the Pies got a 3-match ban for a dangerous tackle, so he will miss that one. I'm still going to pick Collingwood. I'll go through my tips now. We've got Sydney St Kilda Thursday night, tomorrow night. And, oh, fuck, that's close, man. I reckon I might go Saints on this one. I think Rossi Lyon might get them up, even though they've got a couple of little niggling injuries as well. I don't know, man. I feel like the Saints have more to win in that one. Now, Bulldogs versus Port Adelaide, another ripping game on Friday night at Marvel. I'm going to go Bulldogs, man. Don't know why, but just they play Marvel very well. Now, they lost there last week to the Cats, but I think they'll bounce back against Port. We've got Hawthorn versus Brisbane. That's a no-brainer. Brisbane are going to win that. Adelaide versus Eagles. Again, Adelaide at Adelaide Oval. No doubt there. Fremantle and Tigers. That's going to be a good one because Tigers coming off a good win against Giants. I'm going to go with Freo at home. North Melbourne versus Giants. You never know with that one. But I'm going to go Giants. I think they're going to be up and about because they were pissed off they lost against the Tigers. Then you got Carlton Essendon. Man, from this year compared to last year, it's two different Carlton sides. It's the same side, but two different Carlton sides, if you know what I'm saying. And I think Essendon are going to beat us. They had a very close win against North. They're playing as a team, and I just don't think we're playing good enough, and we can't score goals at the moment. There's no reason we actually can't win that game, but just based on current form and whatever's happening in our club, I don't see us winning. And the big one on Monday, Melbourne-Collingwood, I'm still going to go Collingwood, even though minus DeGoey. I think they are the real deal, and they're just a better squad. They're the best team in the league right now. Simple as that, man. They are fucking exciting to watch. I'm a Carlton supporter. I should hate them. And fuck them, I do, but man, they're unbelievable. Seriously, I envy that. I'm very jealous that how good they are. And I can respect it. They are seriously really fucking good. That's it, man. That's it. I thought I'd go on a little rant again. I'm not too angry because it's been a few days and I'm just over it, man, by this point. We're not making finals, but I wouldn't mind seeing a couple of fucking wins and a better attitude. There is still a whole second half of the year, so it's not impossible, but it's fucking impossible. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. I've been going nearly half an hour. Thank you for staying tuned. We're going to review the Bombers game. Then we've got Gold Coast the week after, and then there's a bye. I am off to Europe later on in the year, so I might miss a few games here and there, but what do you do, man? That's life. We're not making finals anyway, so who fucking cares? Truth will be back next episode, guys. We're going to have some more comedy inserted into this show, but today I thought I'd just go and explain what the fuck is going on at our stupid club, Carlton. Thank you, guys. I love you all. Thank you for all the positive feedback. I love you all, and I'll see you very, very soon. Adios. Goodbye.